So my mom was a makeup artist for film and television for 35 years, and she always told me that less is more as we get older, especially when it comes to makeup, and that is why this new no makeup trend is good for everyone, especially if you're not really into makeup, but you still want to look polished. Then this is the trend for you. Tacoma aesthetician and makeup artist Angie Tiara is here to show us how to put dimension into our faces, and she is accompanied by our new day editor / model of this segment, Gloria Angelin.
Yeah.
So first, Angie, I just want to ask, in your words, what is this no makeup trend?
It just sounds like what it sounds like.
Yeah.
No makeup. We're focusing on evening out her complexion.
Okay, yeah. And that's one of the things that concerns Gloria. Now, I've never seen it because her face is always beautiful.
She's beautiful.
Stop when you're finished is what I always say.
I keep going.
So, but she has a CC cream and it matches her forehead, but not her cheeks. So
Yeah.
like, how do you handle that?
Yeah, so we are going to top everything, the CC, that's the first
Okay.
thing she apply, right? It's a
Yeah.
cream product.
Yeah.
So we're gonna bring dimension to her face by using powder.
Oh, okay.
So
okay.
in the center of her face, usually that's where we have the most light. So
Okay.
the center of the face is usually lighter, right?
So we're putting the powder on to stop the shininess?
Yes, and also
Okay.
to set the cream so it doesn't move around.
Oh, so it doesn't slide off your face.
Right, that's
Got
right.
it,
And then
got
we
it.
use the darker tone
Okay.
to bring
Ooh, it's like,
accentuate the bronze. You know, this is where the sun's gonna
Okay.
hit her face.
will you do that on the other side so people can see?
Yes,
because it's
Gloria.
like she just drew a number 3 on her face.
and then the E on the other side.
Oh, an E.
Yes.
E or the number 3.
E and the 3, yes.
Okay.
So we do that. So you just bring dimension back,
Okay.
right? And then I like to top it off with like a blush.
Okay.
Can you smell for me? There you go. I put it right there.
Ooh, you're
You
so
see
good
that?
at this, Angie.
It's just bring color back to her skin
Yeah.
and bring some freshness.
And where you put the blush is very important to pay.
Yeah, I like
Depending
to
on
put
age
it,
too, right?
Depending on age and the face shape, but
Yeah.
I like to kind of start here in the apple of your cheeks and goes up, so you
Okay.
kind of lift your face.
Okay.
Why do I have to smile when you put a blush?
So that way I know where's your apple of the cheek.
Oh.
Yeah. And then I usually put like a lip gloss or a lip liner on her.
Would you do you still do liner first, or do you do lip gloss and then liner?
I like lip liner because it's just gonna accentuate her lip shape.
Okay. And you're not even putting a very much on because she
No.
already has gloss on.
Right, very
So-
lightly. And then can you tap?
Tap tap.
And then Gloria, you could use your own lip color here
Okay.
and then apply it. So it brings color back to her face, right? Because before it's just one-dimensional, and
And
our face is not one-dimensional.
Our face is not one-dimensional. And what I love is, I mean, are you basically done now?
Yeah, I mean, we're gonna just top it off with eyebrow gel and mascara.
And that's it.
That's it.
And that's really easy because, you know, I mean, of course, when I get ready for you all here for this wonderful show, I have quite the makeup routine.
Right.
But for not being on TV, I mean, and even,
Mascara?
she's gorgeous. Absolutely
Yeah.
gorgeous.
So it is something. I think no makeup look is perfect for someone who like I need a quick time. Like,
Yeah.
I need to go. You know.
I need to go.
When maybe you're mature, you don't want to put too much makeup on you.
Right.
Or like you said, you don't usually wear makeup, but you want to look presentable.
Right.
You want to look everything even, and I feel like this look is perfect for that.
So let's go through a couple of the things that you went through. First of
Yeah.
all, the CC cream. Now, I never understood that CC stood for color
Correct.
correction.
Yeah. So it's one less step that you have to put in your makeup kit. Because
Okay.
usually there's color corrector.
Yes.
By this, it's just like a foundation, color corrector, concealer.
Okay.
One.
In
and
one.
done.
I've used this company before. I very much like it.
Yes.
This one has, I will say, this has also very good coverage. If you're looking,
Yes.
if you have dark spots or you have red spots, this one has really good coverage.
That's
so I
right.
do like that. They have 2 kinds of this, though.
Yes, they have like more dewy.
The dewy one
The
doesn't
dewy
have a
one.
whole lot of coverage. This is the one you want if you want
Yes.
coverage.
Yeah, so and then everything is kind of done for her. I probably will just add a little bit highlight, like I said, dimension. So
Oh, the
like
highlight, okay.
on the highest top of her cheeks.
Okay.
In the middle of her nose, right here.
Oh, just right on her nose.
Yeah, just a little bit goes a long way when it comes to makeup. You could always add more. I
Okay.
put it maybe right here. And then, to set everything up, close your
Oh, a
eyes.
setting spray.
We're gonna spray her.
I've always thought my mother was a really big believer in setting. Before they had setting sprays, she used to spray that Evian water. And
I heard people spray hairspray before.
Nope.
No?
Nope.
Okay.
I mean, no, I believe you, but I'm saying nope to that trend.
Yeah.
But so these really work, huh?
This really worked. Beyonce actually used this in her concert. And, you know.
This is Beyonce approved.
Beyonce approved.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I'm just saying, if you, you know. And who makes this?
It's One Size by Patrick Star.
Patrick Star. Okay. Oh, who is a famous YouTube makeup person, right?
That's right. That's right.
Okay, so a couple more questions.
Yes.
So when you're older, though, I felt like I don't. If I use too much powder, I look more. It gets in the creases and the crinkles and the things. You know, Gloria's beautiful face, gorgeous skin.
Yep.
Mine is a little bit. Well, time's marching right across
You're
it.
beautiful.
So stop when you're finished. But should we put less powder or more?
Less product. Less
All
is
over?
more. All over.
Okay.
You'll be surprised you don't need so much product on your face.
Yeah.
You could always add, but it's so hard to take away.
Yeah, that's
right?
true. That's the truth, Ruth.
Yeah.
And so I like also that you have such a variety of products. You have, you know, the Sephora brand,
Yep.
which is such a, you know, such a great price
Yep,
point.
this
You have
is,
NYX.
NYX, a drugstore.
I'm taking a picture of
This
that.
is really good lip liner. It's very easy to glide. You don't have to tuck much. And she has a variety.
Okay.
This is a independent artist. And his name is Hindash.
Oh, nice.
So it's...
Oh,
love it.
Are
It's
those
like a
blushes
palette.
or
Everything
eyeshadows?
for face. You name it,
Oh.
from eyeshadow to blush to brow. You could mix color.
What? Okay, I gotta get that.
Yeah,
then. Okay.
yeah. And then I have this amazing palette which has already blushes and highlights
Will
for
you put a little? Will you put a little highlight on me before we go? I just think I
Absolutely.
need like a little bit on that nose, just there, just not too much. Just make me look, you know, like I'm dewy and just a babe.
You are already so beautiful,
Thank
Emily.
you so
Thank
much for
you.
coming. Thank you for
Thank you,
showing us this.
Gloria.
Thanks to Gloria for being our lovely model.